Alright, so 6 tickets are down, and I think this is our final level 2 ticket. Yes, it is. And let's get going with our first event on the final ticket, which is called In the Mix. Well, the final ticket of level 2. And if you did watch the previous segment, you would probably know very well that I've already driven the Surger, so there's only one rally car left we can use, and that is the Italia Gagliano. As for the colour, well, yeah, this should do it, because this colour scheme reminds me of the Lancia Delta, since that is more or less what this thing is a genuine look-alike to. The rally car is a bit of a princess when it comes to surfaces. It doesn't like the rough, the mud, or anything remotely bumpy. Stick to the hard and flat surfaces, even if that means going out of your way. Remember, you're the fastest thing on the track. Thank you for the encouragement I probably don't deserve. But thanks anyway, because this is just something I can use. Still, I wonder if we get additional paint jobs in response to this, because it would be nice if we can unlock some paint jobs at one point or another. Anyways, here we go with Dust Devil. You know what, I'm just gonna shut my mouth for this first lap, because every time I open it, I get caught up in a wreck. I actually need to be silent for the first part of this lap if I'm going to survive. I think that's probably what I should do. At least I know which direction I'm not meant to take this time. And I'm actually going to brake this time, because that's the only way I'll really survive the jump without being caught up in the chaos. Even though the chaos now is right behind me. Can I make the jump? Come on, don't miss, 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 don't miss. Okay. I made the jump this time. And I've also survived lap 1 without a wreck. That's all I needed. Now I just have to focus on surviving the rest of this race. And doing whatever it goddamn takes to win. I don't know if that's the sound of me hitting top speed, or if that's just the sound of my transmission not working. I think it might have been my transmission or something. Probably what it was. That's probably what I think it was. Motherfucker. Well, at least I was able to survive one lap without a wreck. Just depends on knowing if the rest of this run will be decent enough to survive the majority of it. Because apparently even that is proving to be a challenge. As far as this race goes, as in as much as I keep trying, I just keep failing for one reason or another. Whether it be because of my own errors or just because these AI just literally want to fucking kill me every time they get close to me. Or just basically annihilate me like a bunch of nuclear missiles just aiming right for my fucking head. Well, either that or just planting landmines all over the track. It could be that as well. It could be any of those things. It could easily be any of those things. I think if you want my complete honesty, that's probably what it is. And yep, visibility at the moment is also not looking good. Just depends on knowing if I can manage to stay on track this time. These AI are definitely not willing to give in without a fight. And they will literally do whatever it takes to win this race. Even if that means... Even then, of course, if that means literally having to slaughter me, then I know they're gonna fucking do it. I can easily envision them doing that. But maybe this time I might be able to burn that tyranny to the goddamn ground. Once I've got this race done, maybe. And now it does not look like I'm going to do that, because I just missed the jump. Ah! Oh, never mind. Okay. I was literally yelling because I thought for sure it was going to be another dub lost. But yet ultimately in the end, because I literally had to be so close to blowing up my boost tank, I somehow won the race. Amidst all of the chaos and destruction. Somehow, some way, in probably some of the biggest of miracles, I've ever received in a video game. I was able to do this without thinking about my car having a memorial service. Because if I would have lost this race, then I'm pretty sure it would have been a memorial service. Because these AI would have just killed me like a bunch of fucking psychopaths. Okay, well, I think that should do it for the video clickbait. So, the top 6, we had Svetlana second and Ruben Smith finishing third. Then, for the rest of the top 10, we had Scully ahead of Willie Wilson. Marco McCormack was 6th ahead of Chloe Macker. Then we had Benno ahead of Andre Svoboda. I think that's how you say that. Then we had Riza Shadmahar ahead of Gaston Pilion, Salim Suwani, Bob Forley and Free West finishes last. Way the fuck behind everyone else. And... sorry, Baz Johnson finishes way the fuck behind everyone else. That race took him 9 minutes to finish. 9 fucking minutes. He must have been well behind the rest of us. But somehow I won the race. Well, I think it's fair to say this game is probably going to continually crash on me every so often. There's just literally nothing I can do about it unless I buy myself a replacement copy to replace this one, and then maybe it won't crash as much. Must be the in-game physics that just keep causing it to wreck for one reason or another. As in, like, whenever I feel like I'm actually going to get somewhere, the game just immediately says to me, rock slide. And just basically does whatever it takes to make me feel like I'm burning myself. Anyways. In the Mix is now done, and next up is high jumping. Back to the bikes once again.